is Joseph Lucier here for our weekly Tongren session. I'm honored to be here with all of you. So I just want to say, for the people that are first-time comers, this is a Tongren Distance healing therapy. And what that means is, from where I am seated in the East Coast of the United States, I will receive your healing requests and I will do an individual mini session, as we call it. And you will sit with your feet flat on the floor, palms face up, and we will begin to basically create a healing transmission, or in quantum biology, it's also called quantum entanglement. The bottom line is it's a connection to do a healing session for people. So let's begin. Some people come on my website, anusarwellness.com/weekly. And we will begin with Happy Interesting Newbie. And hello, Mumashari. Great to see you as always. But let's begin. Tap for arthritis, insomnia, edema in legs and feet. So arthritis is inflammation. That means the body is working to fix an attack of some kind and to fix things that are broken. So arthritis. So we do our three-part process that we teach. In fact, there are still openings for people that want to join us on Saturday from 1 to 5. We do our teaching, Be Your Own Healer workshop. And for other people that are interested, in March, I have the opportunity of a lifetime to teach, do a Tongren plant-based nutrition workshop in Belize for 6 days. The whole deal. We do food, we do Tongren, we do yoga. We're right at the beach of the Caribbean. We'll be doing hikes. We'll be visiting places where they make cacao and different things. But it's a whole person healing kind of opportunity. So I'll be doing that in March. Very small group, but if you're interested, let me know. So T1 to T8 for arthritis. Anti-inflammation, insomnia. So my recommendation for insomnia is sunrise sunlight. For edema, I recommend rebounding, castor oil, pokeweed oil, massaged into the legs. T1 to T8. And edema, we work on the lymph system. T7 spleen, manages the lymph system, edema. Interesting fact about edema. The mainstream media talks about salt and to be worried about salt. White processed salt is not healthy. Normal salt is very healthy. For example, if someone is taken in an ambulance, they give them 9 grams of sodium, sometimes twice. So natural sodium accelerates the reduction of edema. There's a great company called LMNT. I think it's called drinklmnt.com. And they tell all about it. So plenty of natural salt, even sea vegetables, is actually good because it accelerates the sodium-potassium pump in the body to reduce. So if anybody has taken edema medication from the doctors, I think it's called not Fosamax. It's Ferrantuin, one of those. It is just a salt pill. More salt, less edema. That's exactly how it works. They figured out how to put a label, a meter, a ticket on salt. So let's work on the lymph system of the legs, the inguinal lymph, and bring the energy down to the feet for interesting newbie. Mumashari, welcome. And grounding for interesting newbie. And next we have gentle civilian, cervical dystonia, scoliosis, and for a fasting blood draw for cholesterol. Blood flow to the brain, cervical area, blood flow, nerve flow to the C1 to C7. For scoliosis, of course, I recommend what I did for scoliosis is yoga, an herbal remedy, believe it or not, called back, muscle, and joint. Brachial plexus, scoliosis T1 to T12. We pull the muscles on both sides to let the release. But that product, if you contact me, back, muscle, and joint. Rachel, 3280, nice to meet you. I'll see you again. Your mom, Debbie, for lung cancer? Okay. And we'll talk more about that. Fasting blood draw for cholesterol. If you don't eat cholesterol, you won't have too much cholesterol. Cholesterol comes in the form of animal products. That's number one. Number two, if you take bitters for your herbs, it will help metabolize the cholesterol, and your liver will be better to produce bile to reduce fat buildup, and the gallbladder. We'll also work on the gallbladder. T1 to T8. T9, 10 for gentle civilian. Overall body twitches, I would just take a ton more vitamin B12 and B complex. B12 sublingual, B complex, any way you like. ALS, are you one of Tom's 59? Body twitches, sensory cortex, motor cortex. An herb called Mucuna pruriens that manages the shaking control parts of the brain, the corpus, let's see, substantia nigra part of the brain. The herb is Mucuna pruriens, also known as velvet bean. ALS and osteoporosis. T1, T8, osteoporosis, but for the bones, T1 for the bones, TB39 for the bones. So if people would include better or worse No change. How you doing? And advanced life forms. We have advanced life forms with us at this very moment. How cool is that? Left foot drop. Super bomb. Wheatgrass super bomb for the feet twice a week. Left weak leg and arm. Brachial plexus, lumbosacral plexus. So did you get that recommendation, Collected Creation? MS for your aunt. MS is oftentimes misdiagnosed Epstein-Barr virus. ALS, central nervous system. Sometimes ALS is also misdiagnosed Epstein-Barr virus or Lyme disease. So you need to rule those out. MS, sensory cortex, motor cortex, T1 to T8, and grounding to liver 3, and kidney 1. Also for osteoporosis, for Collected Creation, we'll do also an entire workup for the craniosacral fluid for you as well, which supports the bone marrow completely. Okay, so next we have Incredible Stranger. Let's go to we got a lot of people on Instagram today. Today's an Instagram day. So Rachel, 3280, your mom Debbie for lung cancer, brain, kidneys, bones, lymph nodes, eye ulcer, and dry eyes, chemo and radiation side effects. Exactly, can't walk. Balance, dizziness, no appetite, no energy. Okay, that sounds like a complete tune-up for your mom, Debbie. Blood flow to the brain. One of the best things she can do is clay baths in between the situation, in between the chemotherapy. Clay baths will detox, mineralize, detoxify for all of those things. Lymph nodes, lymph work, castor oil packs in the armpits, castor oil pack on the spleen would be really good as well. Dry eyes, I use Simile-Sun eye drops. Homeopathic, harmless, but effective. Blood flow to the brain. Brain command points, brain stem command points, but blood flow, 3 blood flows for Augustina, Santino. So we want to make sure we include Augustina and Santino. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. Can't walk, GV17. T1 to T8 for the immune system, including the bones. Eye ulcer, C3, C4. Ouch point for the eyes, but again, T1 to T12. No appetite, I don't blame you. That's why you can get minerals from externally through clay baths, play massage, castor oil with essential oils. Massaging these different things into the skin is another way to get nutrition in, especially if you have no appetite. T3 for the lungs, L1, L2 for the lungs. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And you have an additional request, Rachel, 3280. Had depression, hair loss, nasal drip. You're welcome very much. So let's work on the Rachel 3280 additional points and Incredible Stranger, blood flow to the brain. Everyone sit flat with your feet flat on the floor. These devices are pretty cool if anybody's interested. There's even a better one than this, but this is a way to get light, especially in the winter. Blood flow to the brain. Your mom is in rehab. I'm sorry to hear that. Blood flow to the brain. T5 for the heart, big time. It's only 30%. No, Aunt Linda is 30%. So depression, that's the microbiome, Rachel. And the hair loss, growth hormone. Sea vegetables, iodine, filter your water. T1 to T8. Heart, so lungs, T3, T5, T6 for oxygen. Phrenic nerve, CV17 to the diaphragm for oxygen. GB13, right side for emotions and diabetes. So, for Aunt Linda, shoparandi.com, breast essential oil, breast castor oil, and breast packs, castor oil packs. I would highly recommend that. And T4 for the breasts, T5 for the heart, T6 for oxygen, L2 for the kidneys, and for diabetes, look up Gluco Pure, I think it is. I spent about an hour studying that one, Gluco Pure. Fascinating theory about diabetes. It's a nighttime bacterium that negatively impacts the uptake of insulin. Pretty fascinating. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Diabetes, of course, T8. Pancreas, diabetes is insulin resistance. That nighttime bacteria creates insulin resistance. Insulin resistance can be triggered by the high fats. So, reducing your fat to 10-20% in your diet, ideally plant-based, can reverse diabetes. That's how it's done. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay. Blessings to you as well. Okay. The clay is on my website if you need it. Yes. So let's see who's on the Zuckerberg land. Lots of people. Paula. Okay. Paula, we got you. Les PSA. And Dorothy. Macular degeneration. Wet both eyes. And Rachel, I thought you weren't going to be here. Yes, thank you. Blood flow to the brain. Hedrick Janian, what's number 10? Blood flow to the brain. Let's go right for it. L1, 2, 3 for PSA. For Edric Janian and Edna Janian. P7 blood flow, nerve flow, L3. So Edna, what herb in relationship to what condition are you looking for? Be happy to give that to you. Wheatgrass Super Balm, BALM. The company is called wheatgrassfactor.com. So prostate also CV4. And for macular degeneration. Ouch point for the eyes. Cataracts. Remember the book, The Cataract Cure. Cataract Cure. Kiriazis and NAC drops for cataracts. Has anybody here been trying that? But cataracts, growth hormone. And let's do a big lung workup for Rachel. T3 for the lungs. T3 for the lungs. Phrenic nerve, diaphragm, lung 1, lung 2 as well. When you use the wheatgrass concentrates, it's only like twice a week or once a week. If you use them more, they don't work. And how's the weather in your part of the universe? I have an appointment to see the sunrise down the Cape. Liver 3, kidney 1. So the velvet bean is Mucuna, Mucuna pruriens. That's for, it's literally called from Ayurvedic medicine for the shaking conditions, for twitching, for Parkinson's. So that would be Mucuna pruriens. A great company is called Himalaya. They have a really good quality velvet bean. Super Balm is from a company called grassfactor.com. And that is used once or twice a week. That is a concentrated wheatgrass, high concentration of ligands. Not really sure. And then that's what we would do. Hope that's correct. David, how's your intracranial pressure going? Oh, ALS 10 with Dr. Tam. And is it cured? Is it all set? How's it going with Tom? Probably going quite well. My ALS number 10, congratulations. And I would take some of the Mucuna pruriens, alkalizing upon waking up, pH adjust, electrolyte charging with electrolytes, sodiums. Catherine McGlynn, you are here. Let us go to your request. Boom. Boom, chakalaka. There we go. Catherine McGlynn is in, sorry, not supposed to use last names. Catherine is here. Catherine is in the building. Blood flow to the brain. Oh. Edema, macular degeneration. Oh, we did that, but we'll do it again. Swollen legs. Definitely light, ladies and gentlemen, would be some really good therapies for you guys. Some biomats, some full spectrum lights. I will come to see the sunrise, absolutely. Blood flow to the brain. I'm going to tap for the senior grocery bus. That would be GB13, right side and left side both. Skin integrity, T4. Swollen legs. Rebounding would be the way to go. Third treatment yesterday. How's it going, David? Is it helping? Boy, I hope so. She's been very stable and improving. Tremendous. ALS number 10. And Linda, yep, we will get with your stomach and tinnitus next as well. Blood flow, lymph flow to the legs for Catherine. Blockage at thoracic level, okay. Bodywork is a good way to accelerate that. The question is, in a toddler 1 to 1.5 years, she has eczema and now a fungus. Clay can definitely help with that. Use lower doses. straight clay, sacred clay is the one that I recommend. And definitely that will help big time. Yep. And a little bit of, I'm not sure what they're eating, but a little bit of green stuff, bitters for the liver. Not sure how that might work with a 1-year-old. Very small amounts, of course, very gentle. Avocados, cucumber juice, something like that would be good too. So you've been seeing some gait improvements, which is really important. Okay, hang in there, David. For the Mucuna pruriens, just go to anywhere but look for the brand Himalaya. That is the best one that I know of. Himalaya brand Mucuna pruriens. So let's tap for seeing the sunrise at the Cape. And grounding to liver 3. Oh, you blew your knee out on the rebounder? Oh my God. My goodness. Sorry to hear that. That's Himalaya brand Mucuna pruriens. That's the only one that I can honestly recommend. Grassfactor.com, yes, super bomb. New herb helping, yes, on the right track again. Awesome. Deb is awesome. Tell her I say hi. Tell her I say thanks very much. Okay, let's continue on. Where are we? Back to the future of the website. So let's send Chi for perfect blood. Oh yeah, stomach and tinnitus for Linda on Instagram, stomach and tinnitus, and the immune system, and the perfect blood for Happy Mama. Blood flow to the brain. Command point to the brain, command point to the brain stem. Teeth and gum, C3, 4, and 5. Immune system, T1 to T8. Why not? TB13, right side. Special shout out to Jay, T1 to T8. So we're going to work perfect blood, lymph, strong immune system, again T1 to T8. For all bone stuff. Perfect blood. Crystal Palace, craniosacral fluid to T1 for the bones, sacrum 1 to 5, tailbone 1 to 4. Also good for the immune system. Sleep apnea, I recommend sleep tape at night. Cover the mouth, breathe through the nose, recondition your apnea, sleep apnea. Acid reflux, the doctors may tell you that that is an excess of acid. It's actually a deficiency, so I would start with maybe a shot of apple cider vinegar when you get up in the morning. And adrenal fatigue, definitely de-stress would be the counter for that. Cervical spine, C1 to C7. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So how's everybody doing? And for Linda, let's work a little bit on eczema and fungus, T1 to T8 for the toddler. Okay, super duper. And let's tap for Laura and calm, worry-free mind, balance hormones, much abundance. I think she's on track with getting a much abundance, which she deserves, which is great. And blood flow to the brain. GP13, right side, calm, worry-free mind, balanced hormones. GP20, 22, hypothalamus and pituitary. Much abundance, connecting to your true self, unleashes infinite abundance. That is the in Tong third eye area. And grounding liver 3 and kidney 1, but postnasal drip, tight neck and shoulders, shoulder release point, skin moles, T4, but shoulder release, postnasal drip, C3, C4, and ouch point for the sinuses. Postnasal drip, breathing through the nose, humming, chanting, singing, purring, those all create nitric oxide and cleanse the sinuses. People say nitrous oxide, which is laughing gas, and nitric oxide, NO, instead of N2O, I think, is the right term. Happy Guru, ovarian cysts, big time. Shoparandi.com, the feminine, the woman, the womb care kit, castor oil and essential oils, and a pack, castor oil pack. That's what I'm trying to say. Yep. But we will also work on it. But that is a classic for ovarian cysts with nodules. Definitely try the castor oil packs first. It's a classic for that. Plus Hashimoto's disease, definitely check your water. Thyroid, parathyroid, C6, C7, eat more sea vegetables, iodine, T1 to T8, autoimmune, anti-inflammation. Okay, liver 3 and kidney 1. Make sure I didn't miss anything on the Okay, so we will work with Esther as well. I don't see her here yet, but we will include her. First time joining this group, Lily PC have been attending Tom Tam off and on since 2005. Welcome. Timid Legend, left hip and knee, Hashimoto's tune-up and clarity. You got it. Yes, you are ALS number 10. Okay, blood flow to the brain. Yep, and I think you got the name of the herb on the Facebook. Hip and knee and Hashimoto tune-up. Coming right up. Blood flow to the brain. Command points to the brain, command points to the brain stem. Let's also work again with Jay, Santino, Augustina, and Les. And Joseph, a person who only has function of movement in his eyes. Detox, T1 to T8. I'm sorry, T1 to T9. Tundrakil, I don't know if I ever say that right, but welcome. Awesome to see you. So for fertility, check your inflammation markers. Of course, check your hormone levels. There is a website with castor oil. That's all they do is focus on women's fertility. It's run by a naturopath. T1 to T8. Smoke, mold, lead poisoning, cilantro, clay, causing sinus and lung infection, C3, T3. Liver issues, so you need bitter herbs for detoxing the liver. Profound fatigue, definitely add in copper in your diet or copper supplements. And for fertility, L1, 2, and 3. And fertility, big time, CV4. Anxiety, depression is in the microbiome, and balancing the right and left frontal lobe. GB13 right side, left side, C1 and C2, down to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay, let's jump back to the land of Zuckerberg. And welcome, yes, purring produces nitric oxide, any vibration in the throat. So cats are always producing nitric oxide. They are just so smart. So any chanting, humming, mantras, singing, any vibration generates nitric oxide. So cats are always like on track, big time. So left shoulder blade for animas. Okay, let's do it. Blood flow to the brain. And also tap for lower back, sore muscles, and balanced hormones for Turnberkili. Blood flow to the brain. Balanced hormones, GV 2022, hypothalamus and pituitary. You can balance your hormones by watching the sunrise. The sunrise sunlight affects the suprachiasmatic nucleus of the brain inside of the hypothalamus. If we get those frequencies at those angles. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. Left shoulder blade. Let's do the whole shoulder blade, especially SI14. So the tinnitus is from eustachian tube left from COVID. Let's do a little extra tapping for that. Vestibular cochlear nerves, eustachian tube, inflammation T1 to T8. More vitamin B12 to repair any nerves and clear out stuff. Blood flow to the ears as well. So now let's work on the lower back muscles. T6 to T12. Lumbar 1 to 5. Okay. So, gentle legend, happy Thursday evening to you too. Chi sent by you. MB to release tumor and gallstones. Okay, let's do it. Blood flow to the brain. Tighten lower eyelid springs. C3, C4. And displaced clavicle. Let's work directly on the brachial plexus and the clavicle ouch points. Mid-shaft humerus. Definitely clay poultices and comfrey poultices, as I did for when I had a 4-part fracture in my right humerus cap. As you can see, it seems to be okay. So for vitamin D and B12, you're looking to get vitamin B12 or absorb vitamin B12. Radial nerve from lumbosacral plexus, brachial plexus to the radial nerves directly. And lumbosacral plexus, and then the microbiome for vitamin D and vitamin B12 absorption. You can take those sublingually to optimize their absorption. Liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay. Lily PC. Okay, for the ovarian cysts, I would go to shoparandi, arandi.com, and I would get the womb care kit of the pack with castor oil and the castor oil pack specifically for the womb area just below the belly button. That will be great for ovarian cysts. It's one of the things that it's really good at. Okay, so Lakshmi and Ashika, blood flow to the brain. Release a lymph node under right armpit. You can massage it yourself. You can move your arms up and down, swing them like you're running from a fire, something extreme. Blood flow to the brain. Right armpit, the axillary lymph of the arms. Support for autoimmune T1 to T8. Both elbows and the nose, C3 for the nose. Breathing, diaphragm T6. Both elbows, so brachial plexus down to the elbows. Digestion, T7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Also good for stress, GB13 right side. Acne, so we work on the liver. Detox the liver to support the skin, and then the skin, T4. Hormone and emotional balance, GB20. Cholesterol, spleen, liver, sugar balancing, pancreas. More fiber will balance your sugar. More hydration will balance and dilute your fats to allow less insulin resistance. And for Ashika, overall growth, GV20, also for my nephew, my new nephew, GV20. For the brains, 3 blood supplies, carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. T1 for the bones, GB39 for the bones. Mobility, GB17. Speech and sentence, so Broca and Wernicke areas. Yep, the Castro Pack, shoparandi.com. The Womb Care Kit. That's the way to go, Lily. Blood flow to the brain. Speech, again, Broca and Wernicke areas. L1, 2, and 3 for the ovarian areas. Leukemia, T1 for the bones. Craniosacral fluid to T1 to S1 to S5, tailbone 1 to 4. Right breast tumor surgery. Yarrow salve for scar tissue. T4 right side. Detox meds, chemo and radiation, clay baths, clay foot soaks. So let me know, Lily, if you get the information. That's the best source, I know. Post-fertility, yep, definitely. Okay, so let's go back and we will catch up with the people. All right, so let's work with a couple more people. Lal Tapa. Nitric oxide is generated by the vibration in your throat. There are certain parts in the throat and the sinuses where the nitric oxide is released. When you vibrate in your throat, it will release nitric oxide. It's a natural antimicrobial, antibacterial part of our sinuses and our throats. Even when we hold our breath, we generate that. Any vibration, chanting Om or humming, that is activating the release of nitric oxide. So, Alistair, cataracts, blood flow to the brain. Growth hormone for the cataracts. And don't forget this book, Cataract Cure. Alistair is recommending USA-made vitamins, contaminants, toxins, anything to save a buck, a lot of those companies. So USA-made is a good option. So continue with Alistair, C3, 4, and 5. Dental, bone, and gums, inflammation, T1 to T8. Alistair, thank you for posting that information. I wonder if I can actually show it here. There it is. I posted it up there for you. How's that? T1 to T8. Remember, the people of countries are usually gentle, kind, beautiful people. Governments and corporations, on the other hand, are greedy, corrupt entities, oftentimes. But thank you for sharing that. Inflammation, again for Alistair, no grounding. Liver 3 and kidney 1. H. pylori, gut shot. I had one patient, the question is, what helps H. pylori? I had one patient who had H. pylori for months. He did gut shot, which is a liquid sauerkraut water for 24 hours. Within 24 hours, the pain and the situation had remedied because gut shot is a natural probiotic. It will overwhelm the bad bacteria in your gut, and it will create a healthy microbiome, and it will reverse bad bacteria like H. pylori, which is kind of like a six-sided spider grabbing into you. So, gut shot, liquid sauerkraut. I would start off with 1 shot, 3 ounces a day. Gut shot from the Farmhouse brand. And I learned that from somebody who's here today from Canada, and I've been recommending it forever. One of the best recommendations ever from our Canadian friends. And we are exactly on time. How did that happen? But I want to do one more for Esther. Blood flow to the brain, and everyone, we will do a lymph tune-up and pain. Yeah, you got it. Gut, G-U-T-S-H-O-T, Farmhouse brand. They have sauerkraut, they have ginger, they have beet. All crazy good. I don't know if Gut Shot is available at Stop and Shop. I would recommend Gut Shot to everyone. They have it in Good Health Hanover, Catherine. I go there on a regular basis. They do have some there. They may be getting it now at Stop and Shop. T1 to T8. So let's do a lymph tune-up for everyone. Axillary lymph, inguinal lymph, and grounding spleen 6, liver 3, and kidney 1. Any amount of time for chanting, even a few minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. I would do Om because the Om is I actually researched it. The frequency of Om is the same frequency emitted by the Big Bang. So the origin of the universe is the same as the Big Bang, and the ancients knew it was Om, so they are connecting to the source frequency of the universe. They are correct. Does nitric oxide help reduce high cholesterol? It's mostly an anti-inflammatory and a vasodilator, so it's really good. Its superpowers would be for high blood pressure and antimicrobial properties. There we go. Thank you very much. Yes, this is a good announcement. Good Health delivers, which is the best health food store I've ever been to. They're in Hanover and Quincy, Massachusetts, our state of the United States. Good Health delivers once a month prepaid delivery to their old Quincy parking lot. Yes, that is correct. Alistair, thank you for your information. I did post it up there, so it is actually in the recording as well. So thank you very much for that. So let's do some Qi for everyone. Focus on the 3 dantians. Upper dantian, the Intang, the Sacred Valley. For everything in the brain related. CV17 for the lungs and the center body chakra area. And CV4 for the belly, ovarian area, stomach, microbiome, pancreas, liver, and so on. Thank you for joining, everyone. See you next week. Let me know if you're doing better, worse, or no change next time. Merci pour vous. Cats are smart. Thank you very much. Kindness to everyone. Be kind. Understand everyone is suffering. We understand and give forgiveness for everyone. Spread the love. Spread the peace. Blessings to all. Take care. Quantum happiness for all. Goodbye.